Here we go. Last episode. I haven't decided what the next game is.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
Selena, I think you should get out of Gotham. It's not just Harvey. The children of Arkham are after you. It's not safe right now.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
What's the next Telltale game? I only have this part 2, The Enemy Within, and I have The Wolf Among Us. As far as I know, that's all the ones I have. Which means only 2 more.
That was me getting rid of Lady Arkham's drugs. The innocent people. I did what I had to do. I had to make the choice about what sacrifices to make. You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed. Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find
I
Lady
don't
Arkham
think I have
before it's
Game
too
of
late.
Thrones unless it came on Epic and I picked it up.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be
Angie's
inoperable.
got it.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
That's true. I haven't seen the show. They made the game based upon if you know the show. Boo! Boo!
Breaking
5 days
news.
later.
The children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene. I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
All the Telltale games are based on the franchise. You don't have to know Batman to play this game. Or even the Walking Dead series. You don't have to have any background knowledge.
Batman's sighted, boss.
Right on top.
Hey, he's got his armor fixed.
Commissioner, get to safety.
I can't just leave these people.
Batman! No! It's a trap!
Silly bats. What happened to his eyepiece? Oh no. Commissioner's gonna get shot.
Not now.
Oh, malfunction. That's why Gordon's gonna be the new commissioner. Not by earning it.
You have to stop them.
Batman's tech failed. And by extension,
Save our
yes,
city.
Batman failed. Instant death.
Commissioner! Commissioner!
Couldn't even get him to the hospital.
He's gone.
Batman's gone as well. Batman's not as good as his tech, to be fair. No, he has intrinsic skills. His fighting his amazing detective work.
Alfred.
Thank God.
You could have pulled the trigger by
With the
yourself.
comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
Look at
I
Batman
need to
using a
get
cell
back to the
phone.
Batcave.
Hilarious.
Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent.
Is that a flip phone too? Is he using a burner phone? Wait, his armor's damaged again, but a second ago it wasn't damaged with the
Batman! Impressive
gash?
as ever.
That was
Like
gone a
Arthur
second
Green,
ago.
Treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men. Scouts on it, they'll go easy on you.
I think you're scared. Come out and face me, man to man.
Now why would I do that? When I can have this drone do all the work for me. Ta-ta, Batman! No, come on, just stay put.
That opened up like wrapping paper. But if he didn't have his armor and stuff, then a fight he would get wrecked. He was fighting
I could
the
just
same
find a way to
amount of
hack
good
into
fights
it.
as Batman.
I can get to Penguin.
It depends.
He's made improvements. Even deadlier than before. Wayne
Depends
Tech
on the number,
in
I guess.
Penguin's
How many?
hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
This game isn't very realistic. Next! Look at that phone.
Anything?
I want the entire anti-bat arsenal deployed to combat. Everything we got! We need a fancy hostage or two, of course. All we left is bat shaped splat on the pavement.
Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that,
The Batsuit will be a liability.
it's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce. Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless. And meeting him as Batman would play right into his hand.
Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman.
Batman gets naked.
Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
You can
Imagine
get
him just
closer
has
to
his helmet
strike
on,
when he least
and he's in
expects it.
regular clothes.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there. Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back! Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Give us room. A transmitter?
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
I know exactly how to push Oz's buttons. I'll make him so mad, the only thing he'll see is red.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. But I'm all out of options. I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep him
They should
focused
make
on me.
Teenage Mutant
You
Ninja
will
Turtles
get your
Telltale game.
chance.
Didn't Telltale
Keep the perimeter tight.
abandon ship, and they won't make any
If
more
he
games
suspects anything before those drones are
with
offline,
the same amount of violence?
we're both dead.
There's that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out. It might be good.
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
They are back up and running, I think, because they're meant to be working on both too. Oh, really? I thought I read somewhere that they disbanded or something. They got bought out or quit. Am I supposed to keep walking? Am I gonna get shot? Telltale Games is history. Well, which is it? Now I'm getting two conflicting reports. I thought their last game was the final season of The Walking Dead.
I really hate them. Making fun because my mom... Because she's in Arkham.
Those bullies aren't coming back.
They better not. Oh! They say
Ow.
bad things about my family. I'll smash the dumb faces.
Stop us, please.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The Penguins got a Wayne in Cobblepot Park.
City of Light.
Oswald!
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure! Not that I'm upset, but... what does bring you by? Hmm? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out. Feels too good to be true.
You have something of mine, and I want it back.
And what thing is that, eh? Your company, your tower, your precious reputation? I've taken so very many things from you, Bruce, I wouldn't know where to start. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe you just aren't important enough. Everyone knows you're only Lady Arkham's.
I'm nobody's lackey, Wayne! Lady Arkham and I are more partners in crime. And Batman will show. He just can't help himself when lives are at stake. And when he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
How stupid are you? Do you actually believe her ravings?
Oh, she's right enough. There needs to be a changing of the guard. My motives are all very personal. Done all right by all this brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
All I see is a thief. A low-life thug who stole my life.
I saw an opportunity and I took it, which is more than you ever had to do. Batman! Damn it! Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it? You working with the Bat? Did you really come here all alone, Bruce? If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there, eh, Bruce?
That was the drug, and nothing more.
There wasn't a good response in that.
Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The way it's caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer. Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park. And then on to the rest of this bloody city.
Your mother deserved Arkham. You heard me, she was insane, unfit to walk the streets. And you know it.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you, you... Oh, bloody hell!
Good shot, Gordon. Smack. Why is that one still functional? Well, that one was being run by his eyepiece? Is that what I'm to understand? Ouch.
Bruce! You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
Oh, you bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
You got the spit all the way up to your face from
Is that
there?
all you got?
Show some dignity and defeat Oswald.
Read him his rights.
Oh, it's our favorite smoke. Cigarette smoke. Look at it go!
I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham owes you a debt. The GCPD does too. I won't forget it. Thank you.
I didn't do this for gratitude, Lieutenant.
When you've been fighting crime in Gotham as long as I have, you take your thanks where you can get them.
The smoke is
Do you
amazing.
think this changes anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but
Best looking smoke.
I
I
hope
mean, it
to
almost
God
looks like
that
video
Batman
game,
has a
or
better
not video,
idea
sorry,
where she
comic
is than
book,
we do.
but clearly looks like it's glitching. Today, Telltale Games announced its long-awaited sequel to Wolf Among Us being pushed out to 2023. Effort to avoid crunch, team burnout, as well as accommodate a move from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. That was posted in March. Angry says Telltale Games was closed in 2018, got bought from another in 2019. So is that the new buyout is now currently Telltale Games producing another game? That's what it sounds like.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father,
People must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down.
Just sweep it under the rug,
Even
Bruce.
those whom you admire.
Sweep it under the rug. You'll be all right.
Not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
Freaked up, alternate personality man
our work isn't
that I am
done.
today. Running around the city in a bat costume.
The children of Arkham are still out there. And Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge.
Time for some
I
updates.
cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale. We might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
A company called LCG Entertainment is now the owner of Telltale Games. I don't know who they are. Hopefully, they can still produce good games.
Damn it. Still offline.
I can't get
this
any
working
updates. No updates. What do I need to press?
Damn it. I can't
Am I
access
supposed to
the
get out of
news
the
feed.
chair?
I need to get this working again.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Ooh, that's a weak password, Wayne. Weak
Master
password.
Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Let's check surveillance.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless...
Look, Alfred's
Hold on.
got lights in his hairs from that other angle.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine
Look at the
Falcone's
lights.
assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island.
Sounds like a fun place. Take the family there.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns.
Hope you got the
Oswald was
receipts.
using Wayne money to arm them.
Nah, he was at the barber shop, got some highlights in his hair. Want to be hipster.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
Gave him some STDs.
That's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge. Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is
The highlights are
completely
gone. Oh, there they are.
What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Wait. Were there other files that am I missing something in here? Whatever.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
I'm confused at what to do. I guess we're done in here. Oh, no, no, no. I was supposed to
Vicky Vale,
read the updates.
Mid-30s, reported for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public record. Her true name,
We
Victoria
might miss the
Arkham.
updates.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries, but yet it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Bat computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Now let's start at the top.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
I just need to find her.
Did he just shake his head at Alfred?
The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. She was looking into Arkham patients. Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Naughty Pappy Wayne.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the
Can't
Bat
go back to the
prototypes has been
computer
stolen.
to read those
By Lady
updates
Arkham?
on the
Not
files.
quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
I'm so sad. I missed it.
She stole from you? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
We going as Bruce? Going as Bruce.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
That device is far too dangerous to be out in the world. If Lady Arkham got a hold of it, that blood would be on your hands.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic, Bruce.
I'm a drama queen. Say it. Say
Catch.
it. It worked.
You might be exaggerating, but I'd rather not take the chance. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty.
Ooh, it was a
Getting
long
into
con.
Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
From the moment we met, I knew I couldn't trust you.
And yet, you did, or we wouldn't be here right now. But I can see the magic's over. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
I can't just turn my back and walk away when things get tough. I guess I'm not like you, Selina.
No, you really aren't.
Remember it. Remember
It'd be
it.
good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that
Oh,
sure?
that's what you remember?
Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about. You're upset that I'm leaving.
Yeah, keep telling
What'd
yourself
you
that.
think? But because we had a sleepover, we're best friends. Is that what you really thought?
It was a mistake.
Well, that's right. A man like you doesn't need friends.
Yeah, you remember that.
Then this should be easy for you to understand. You're just a job.
That's right.
A frustrating, if sometimes entertaining, job. And that job's done. I'm done with you.
Bye-bye.
It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am.
I know.
I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Oh.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
You saved my life. You could have left me to die back in that warehouse, but you didn't. Someone who's only out for herself, who's just a thief, wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah? Who would?
A good person. That's who. A hero.
But get over yourself.
After I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
I guess we can give her a hug. Oh, she's gonna read into it too much. Dang it!
Well, it's been fun.
She's way too much into Bruce. Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble. Because if I catch you taking what's not yours again, I'll have to stop you.
I look forward to our next dance.
Newbie still there? Angry? I bet we lost
Lucius,
a
I've
long
got the
time
key.
ago.
Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred?
She's a witch.
Alfred!
Burn her. Burn her! Look at Angry's still here. What happened to Alfie? Ooh. A couple things overturned.
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
Let's start here. We can't investigate without the bat suit.
What could have caused this? Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
Oh, we're gonna link these together.
Ash everywhere. What did they do to you, Alfred? Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone. Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
Except this table is untouched.
This pool cue was used as a weapon, swung so hard it broke in half.
Oh, it's din-din time. So the question is, though, Friday? Zombie army?
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit.
If you're up for it, I'll see if my son's up for it. You're down? Okay, I'll verify on my end if we're all
Alfred
good.
used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head.
Well
When
done,
that
Al.
didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
Alfie. Getting stabby. All we have left are, let's see. Watch out. We got the fireplace. What else? We got a scuff mark. We only have 3 things. Oh, I missed something.
How the hell? The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. but they got in anyway.
Alright, do we have all of the options here? So we've got a scuff mark, which I don't know if that has anything to do with this. Nope.
These weren't scattered by the same event.
Of course they weren't. I would have thought that they were. Obviously the wrong
I don't see a
conclusion.
connection here.
Oh, Heraz is still here. Enough lurking, gotta go to sleep. Have fun, everyone. Good night, Heraz. Have a good one. Enjoy work.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
Obviously, everybody knew those were the connection. And then obviously the fireplace and the fire poker go together no matter what.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off Lady Arkham, but she knocked it aside. I know what happened.
She parried.
The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away.
Stab!
Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. They smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there. Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
That's an angry Bruce. What's for dinner? And that is a late dinner. That's a very late dinner.
Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace. Alfred. My God.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done. I'm responsible for this.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses.
Good job. Good job,
He knows
Alfie.
the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Oh, I can now. Oh, let's check
Damn
up the
it.
codex.
Still offline.
No!
I need to get this working again.
Why do we keep screwing around so much? Put it online.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Oh, my butt. My butt. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held.
Oh my butt.
Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Oh, my butt.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
We keep looking at the same image.
A Mason
Like it's
stamp.
new.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Lady Arkham. Keep searching. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
A basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're
I
by
think
a
it's a
bus
bus
stop.
stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Zoom in. Let's search basements. Every basement in the city. Alright. Let's search repair logs.
These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
Alright, now the build year.
Filtering for all homes built on that date.
It's happening, it's happening. Bus
I get
stops.
the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
And we have a winner. Oh, we have several winners.
You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is,
I
but
picked the right one out of the three, just right out of the
Actual.
Okay. Ooh, new batsuit.
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Wait, did you just say it was a worse suit?
Good call.
GG.
Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
What is this, the beta suit? Why are we wearing garbage suit? What you been up to, Alfred? I mean, Lucius,
This
whoever you
ends
are.
tonight.
Still got the voice mod, so that's pretty good. Just walk in. The other's got
Heading
wrecked
into the
and
basement. Be
EMP'd.
careful.
But Lucius should have more bat suits just hanging out, like. Woo!
Batman!
Forgot to check for traps. Gotta roll for traps. Roll a perception check.
There's no one here. No Alfred. Damn it! There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find. Standing by. The blood hasn't congealed yet. Means we can't be far behind them. This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
Ooh, there's something there. The false wall.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Took you long enough, Bruce.
There's more to this basement than it would appear. Taking a closer look. The wall is just a facade. Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
Push.
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding.
Easy enough. Didn't need a kick. Pushing's fine.
There's a small room with a hole in the floor.
And a rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Alfred!
Looks like a trap.
I'm going inside.
We're inside the mind of a madman or mad woman. This has got to be Vicky, right? Ah, she uses belts to beat people down with.
Bruce,
That was
down
her.
there. Do you see Alfred? No. It's some kind
Her
of
supervillain name was going to be called the
torture
Belter.
chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
But she didn't think that had enough staying power, so she did
She was
Lady
kept
Arkham.
down here, locked away. Who could do that to their child? I'm beginning to understand. What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child? Vicky was just a child, and the Veils locked her in the dark. Beat her. Revenge must seem like the only choice. Their own daughter! The Veils' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue. There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer.
New chalk. I don't know how you know that, but I can get behind
Bloody
that.
scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out. Alfred? No. The belt. It's caked in blood.
Blood cake? Gross.
Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her.
Bringing it full circle. One messed up doll right there.
Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham. This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's. Alfred's glasses.
You know what's nice? They gave Alfred a fresh box of chalk. They're so nice. They didn't have to do that.
One piece apart from the others.
That's the color we need to focus in on.
The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe... those towers. That must be Arkham Asylum. Words. They're highlighted.
Subtitles said letters.
Me.
It's really gonna make me link the only two clues. Okay.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He spelled it out here. Taking me. And used Vicky's own drawing of Arkham for the location. Arkham? But people would know. The staff would see them. That's the final piece. Arkham. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD. I'm on it. Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Did we lose Angie? Did he go to sleep too? Angie! He went to poop? Did he say that? I don't remember him saying that.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
So sneaky. Woo!
Batman.
Next chapter.
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
Sneaky boy.
No one's dying tonight.
You really think you're in control here? Your confidence is impressive, but that won't save the butler. Or the rest of Gotham. A lesson needs to be taught. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you've suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Back at you, Batman.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
It's gonna be a big fight.
Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me at him. He's the crazy one.
Every single one of them. That worked well. Oh, except Harvey. I still hate that he doesn't have a Two-Face. Yeah, strike. We didn't even have to pick up the spare. They just point. They don't even bother to say any words. Oh, the orderlies, the nurses, doctors being beat.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Ooh, his new bat suit slows down time. Bat suit slows down time. Bat suit slows down time. Alright. We can could just make the decisions while we're fighting, but alright, we'll do it this way. Justice has been served. Let's use the chair. Oh, he's gonna gut the defenseless orderly. WWE style. Link the taser. Is there another choice? Oh, we'll just have him shock himself. And we'll throw the table at Lady Arkham. I'm sure we'll fail at that one. Execute attack. But we still have to participate in it, even though we did all the prep ahead of time. Zap. Oh, you counted on the doctor to do her own job. Salam. See, that one failed. Or did it? Crack! I cracked your face! That kick was powerful. I don't know. Wait, did she cut her hair? Not Zaz.
Your time, Zaz.
Wait, that is Zaz.
That's the plan.
Zaz. Shot right through the hand. That was a clean hole.
You're going to die.
That's a little too clean. I don't know how it would look, but it looked too clean. Slam. Oh, look, it's our friend.
Truly inspiring.
John Doe.
Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Yes, shake his hand.
Jesus.
Shake his hand. Oh, we don't have time.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
Oh, my butt still hurts. He just looks at him.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know.
Been busy. How did you have time to get a
I can't help those
haircut?
people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
That was a long fall. You don't like it? I think what happened is her adopted mom, when she was defending herself, cut a little piece of her hair off, and he's like, "Oh no, it's uneven," so she had to chop it all off.
You're not well, Vicky. You need professional help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Let him go.
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons.
Oh, they're in the catacombs of Arkham.
If you really want to
Or
save
Gotham,
the
I
butler,
guess.
bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
I'll bring you Wayne. But first, let Alfred Pennyworth go.
No. Afraid he's too useful to do that just yet. You're doing so much for one old man.
Woohoo!
Vicky, stop playing
Homemade traps.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth.
The catacombs.
He's a coward.
Wait, but this isn't Selina.
Blaming other men.
This is the crazy combs? Catacombs? Crazy combs? Insane? I don't know.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am.
I punched it
Who I
off
was
your
always
face.
meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide?
Yes, I
or
do.
to become who you really are?
A little bit of both.
Are you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it, but for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
This is quite the place. Ooh.
Hold on, Alfred. You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
I'm black and white now.
Above you!
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
Release him. Then we'll talk.
You know, I just don't believe you. I think Alfred may be the only way I can make you talk. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Oh. Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you can. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are. You're only a piece in the bigger game, but you're the only piece I have left.
Alfred!
I don't know. I didn't think that was the right choice, but I thought it was the wrong one. It just wouldn't work. Alfred's got a black eye. Don't shake your head.
No more lies. No more talk.
It's clearly
The
an
only truth
acceptable
left
choice.
is in your
Because
death.
we're still playing. He's throwing rocks. That was an effective throw. I don't care about Alfie enough to take the mask off.
I'll bury you.
I thought I could beat her still. You didn't know that she was going to be able to get the hit off. That's no guarantee. Ouch. She has superpowered kicks. That is a strong stick. Oh, we broke the stick. You knew what would happen. Well, you've played this before, or you've seen it. I'm not sure which one.
It's over.
Nothing
Or
will
both.
keep me from my revenge.
Now Alfie's gonna be mad at me that I didn't take off the mask. You gotta bust those boots. You got boots of rocketing. Swing. Oh, nope. There we go. Dodge. Block. Parry. Jab. Knee. Kick. Miss. Punch. There you go. That's a good one. Power punch. When do I get to use my bat scary skill? And oh! His reach is longer. That's why he won. Wow. She just stands up from that. All right.
You belong in this darkness, Batman. You'll be buried with it. You
Alfred's gonna need an eye
and
patch.
the butler.
Alfred's defenseless right there. I regret not removing the cowl for how Alfred took that shot to the eye.
This is how it was meant to be.
She's just walking out of here after that fight? We trust that she died in that. If you don't see it, if you don't see the body, they didn't die. That's the rule. The suit is all beat up. It's basically wearing sweats. A week later.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss
Why is there no
Vale is missing
subtitles?
and presumed dead following a
Why is
gruesome
it all
battle
blurry?
with the caped vigilante
Glitching again.
known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
They assume I have ears.
It's better that they don't.
I need my subtitles.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned. Selena.
Hang in there. She gets all like, Bruce Wayne, you're meant to be
Alfred,
stuck
here,
up.
Let me help. No, don't.
A rich white boy doesn't care about anyone but yourself.
With
Lives
everything
his
that's
life.
been going
Flip
on,
me off.
I haven't yet thanked you, Bruce. You've saved my life. I've no doubt Miss Vale would have killed me had you not arrived when
I
you
told
did.
you he'd be Apache.
But the fact remains...
Apache.
In my state, I'm not of much use to you. It'll take time to
adjust, and I'm afraid it may interfere with my butler duties.
Alfred, what happened to you is my fault. Lady Arkham only went after you because of me. You have supported me my entire life, and I failed to protect you.
I've known the risks for some time now, but thank you, Bruce.
I promise you, I will use everything at my disposal to help you.
Oh.
Well, sure. I mean, the silver's not going to polish itself, is it?
We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You, Lucius, Gordon, Selina, and all those who gave their life fighting for Gotham.
To those who helped, and those we lost.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for its future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
We're best friends. F in the chat for the goodies.
So, what do you intend to do about
does that mean?
Tonight?
Now kiss him.
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark
what's this
times,
choice for?
that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
Why am I making a choice?
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Let Gordon know
we'll be Bruce.
Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
You're welcome, noob. Oh, look, it's our smoke again. Our favorite smoke. Look at it go. See it right there?
Commissioner
Looking good.
Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. After that nasty business of your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just a playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
It's time I owned my family's past. Take responsibility for what my father did, so we can all move forward.
That can't be easy. But I'm glad that you're here. I was half hoping Batman might show up, too.
We're working on that.
I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
So, does this mean you trust the Batman?
To play by my rules? No. But to fight for this city? Hell yes.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
During times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Was I going to choose to be Batman at this
Commissioner
event?
Gordon.
That wouldn't even make any sense.
Tough act to follow.
Is that what happens, noob? Batman
I'm here today
stands
to
at a
not only
podium
show
and
my
talks?
support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered
Batman standing in a
terrible
public
losses,
appearance,
and some of those losses
talking to people at a press conference?
came at the hands of my own
That seems
father,
stupid to me.
or at least as a result of his actions.
I'm glad I chose Bruce.
I loved my father, but nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man. Heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's.
Does he just
If
talk to
my
Gordon in an alley?
recent
That makes
incident
sense.
with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines.
Like they're secret lovers.
My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end,
Oh dear. Let's hook up Gordon.
a closer alliance between the GCPD and
For
Wayne
the blue.
Enterprises will provide the police force with the support, with the training, and the equipment they need to make Gotham safer than it ever has been before. The GCPD will be the most technologically advanced police force in the country, because the people of Gotham deserve to feel safe.
Uh-oh, something bad's going down.
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lock up!
How many people got run over in that?
Just minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean up well. See you soon, Brucey.
Brucey. The Joker's gonna be the big man in the next series.